I was today years old when I finally realized, because I those music streaming services, and then I went, you know what? I used to love Metallica. I'm going to go back. I, for some reason, never put it together that Whiskey in the Jarro is a fucking rock song about a pirate.
I don't even know what song you're fucking talking about.
You don't know Whiskey in a Jar? Oh, that's
no. I'm a very basic bitch when it comes to Metallica.
Oh.
Mainly because, I grew up with around those metalheads who were like, that's not even real metal anymore. If you're not listening to Kentucky grindcore, it's not real metal.
You're not listening to one? Or, Darkness impersonating me!
I know that one, but I've never...
Horror.
What you said there, I was like, is Nathan playing a Mad Libs game?
Yeah.
He's just got Mad Libs in front. A band you like, Metallica, had a thing with
yes, dude. Actually, we're
alcohol,
actually doing
whiskey.
this is how we're starting our podcast now. We're doing like a little troubadours of people. We're going to play the and then game.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that. We're not doing improv games.
Come on. And then?
No.
There is no and then.
What was the name of the song one more time? Whiskey what?
Whiskey in the Jar.
Whiskey a Go-Go?
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, the Whiskey a Go-Go. Yeah, Dalton was there kicking people out of the fucking place. That's what.
So it's about pirates? Now,
Yeah,
how'd you
the
figure
whole
this
thing
out?
is,
Because you were
yeah.
just listening to it?
Yeah, the whole time it's like, yeah, he shot a captain. He's in love with Molly, but she tricked him and stole his gold.
Nice.
Oh.
Are you telling me that the Pirates of the Caribbean stole their script specs from Metallica?
100%, but they did rename it.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, we won't be this guy.
Yeah. Would you ever try to be you want to be a pirate? If you had to choose between going back and being a medieval knight or a pirate, which one you doing?
What was the other option?
A medieval knight. But I'm talking Dark Ages night. There's a lot of shit
Dark
going
Ages.
on.
So I could be a warlock.
They were hunting you down back then. Warlocks were not wanted in the Dark Ages, dude.
They were
Turns
needed.
out they thought you were bringing plagues.
I thought
is
you
what
were
they
gonna.
thought.
Turns out they thought you were Blink 182. They're always asking what your age was.
Don't waste your shaman on me now. You're just the plague inside my head.
The state looks down on crucifixion.
I fucked my cousin. Yeah. No, you definitely, yeah, but which one would you pick? Do you want to be a medieval Dark Ages knight, or do you want to be a pirate?
Now, when you say pirate, are we talking old school or are we talking Somalian?
No, we're talking old school.
Oh, okay.
No gun. Well, they have guns, but they're the shitty ones where you're stuffing glass and like nails in them. A blunderbuss, old school blunderbuss.
It's funny. I just did research on Blackbeard because I was trying to make a whole little bit about it. And
but buddy, you're talking to the right guy right now with the pirate book I'm reading. I've just finished a whole chapter on Blackbeard.
I love this. You're like, okay, well, let me turn to page 222.
I'll go get it right now, dude. It's 50 pages on Blackbeard, bro.
That fucking poor bastard. Everybody's like, Blackbeard was the shit. He did da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, oh, yeah, he got fucking destroyed, beheaded, and put on a mast.
Yeah, dude. I haven't got to that part yet. The chapter I just read about him is talking about like his rise to power, and then kind of like what happens. But yeah, at the end of like the piracy empire, basically, yeah, they did not treat the pirates very well.
No.
Actually, the way this ended, the book or this chapter just ended, was about how the King of England was like, "Hey, okay, guys, you're really fucking up my trade, okay, real bad." And I'm going to let it slide. If you all come forward now, anything prior to like 1790 is off the table. We're not going to prosecute you for it. But if you don't, it's fucking on.
I love it, dude. So what you're saying is if you call somebody a pirate, it's actually a racial slur and basically it's towards the IRA.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're wanting to say, fuck the king.
Yeah, dude. Well, they were just stealing everything. Pirates, from what this book I've learned from this book, and it's just a thing you're never taught in school when it comes to like the Revolutionary War and even stuff like that, they played a huge part in why America started having the problem with the British government to begin with, because pirates were fucking up the trade, all the boats coming with supplies so bad. That's why they're like, we're going to start taxing because we can't get anything there. So we need something to get more protection for the goods coming over and stuff like that. And that's when America was like, yeah, fuck that. That's your problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Just bring us our shit. We've always been consumers.
You got the shitty Irish people that they sent over to Boston going, hey, fuck you, dude.
You're bringing us tea and shit. Who gives a shit about tea?
You keep your fucking leaves over there.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, the King of England was like, dude, no, I'll call truce if you turn yourselves in now. And all the pirates are like, nah, bro, we're gonna let it ride.
That's some bitch made shit right there. Yeah. We ain't going in there.
Well, especially because at the end of this book, like, it's just the pirates are so fucking organized. One, because they were trained by most of them are trained by the British government.
The British created their worst enemy, which is beautiful.
It's almost like what America does today.
What, our hacking society? No.
You create your own enemy by calling them terrorists.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Russia.
Yeah. What we saw what Oppenheimer did, and we're gonna make an even bigger one now. Well, about 600 times bigger.
Was it? I think it was Russia. They created a bomb that was like 11 times stronger than that.
It's like 600 times.
Yeah. Oh,
I think.
all I know is they said they felt the rumble of the explosion in America when it went off in Russia.
They've measured it on the Richter scale.
Yeah. It was like a small earthquake. Yeah, it's fucking nuts, dude.
They're like, yeah, why'd you do that? And Russia's like, 'cause it's fucking cool, bro.
Dude, we had a vision, and this guy named I forgot the explosions director. Damn it, that just ruins all the fun of it.
Yeah. But how fucking fun would it be if I just like that Russia made the world's biggest nuclear bomb, and then they went, hey, what if we stuck this in a power plant? That'll be fine, right?
I christened the Chernobyl.
Mm-hmm. But the pirates the British created their own worst enemy by training most of these guys. Because what happened is the British Navy was so gigantic, and they weren't paying these guys. So they just were, and they were treated like shit. You can imagine what sea life was like on a fucking wood boat back in the 1700s. It was fucking awful. And so eventually these guys got sick of it and just fucking went AWOL or whatever and joined. Or a lot of the ways these guys joined was a pirate crew attacked a British naval ship, took it over, and was like, yo, you can join, or you can get on one of those fucking rowboats and out in the middle of the fucking Atlantic and try your best.
Yeah, man. We chummed the water, though.
Yeah. Who's the guy you guys like the least? It was always the captain, and they cut him up and threw him into the water first.
We're gonna either summon the Kraken or the Meg. We don't know which one's coming.
Yeah, and all the pirates are pretty brutal, but it's also weird how this book describes, and who knows? That's the thing I don't get is like some of it is like pirate testimony, and then people who were caught by the pirates like writing about what their experience was. But it's always funny. I feel like everybody back then had Stockholm Syndrome because they always were like, I mean, they were bad, but like it could have been worse. There was an honor and a code. Like there's always a code until it's not suited to them. You know what I mean?
Well, it's funny you mentioned Stockholm Syndrome, and this is just a non sequitur, but I want to say this before I forget. My daughter just brought up to me how all the Disney movies are a different mental illness, like every Disney princess.
Go on. I haven't heard this theory. Did she just discover a new Disney conspiracy? I fucking am here for it. Also, how does she know what all these different mental illnesses are? Did you ask her, like, what are you reading?
Well, I know what they're reading, okay? Here, let me tell you. You know that little, okay, what it is like, hey, hey kids, everybody form a line. We're gonna figure out what you have and what they used to tell your fortune in. It's like pick a number. Okay, pick your favorite color. Depression. Okay.
Oh, looks like you have multiple personalities.
Yeah.
And one of them's a real bitch.
Oh yeah, dude, the Megalodon bitch.
Yeah, Megalodon. Yeah, okay. So she has a Did she give you examples? I want to know examples.
Oh, I'm forgetting them. One of them's Oh, I need to have her recant all of them. I don't remember. One of them was Stockholm syndrome. That's what triggered that.
Which is probably either Rapunzel or no, Rapunzel is like just straight up kidnapping.
No. Yeah.
So it has to be Cinderella.
It's not.
Maybe?
No, I think it was it Snow White or Sleeping Beauty.
No, it wouldn't be Snow White. She was living with 7 dudes.
Oh, that. Snow White was like necrophilia. Like,
okay.
You made out with a dead person ostensibly.
Well, that's not the Disney princess being mentally ill. That's the prince being mentally ill.
Well, that's a kink, dude. We're
yeah, he
kink
woke up.
shaming
When
now.
she woke up, he was like, "Ew,
Hey, God, I gotta go now.
my dick's soft now."
Any one of those 7 free?
Yeah. Hey, you guys like to party? You guys ever done like a dwarf orgy or something?
You guys like to ski?
Yeah. Doc was like, "I do."
Sleepy.
Hi-ho.
You know Sleepy's there.
Yeah.
Only sleeps
Sleepy's
during
on that za.
Yeah, dude, he only sleeps during the day. That motherfucker. That's like what is that California drug that's going around? They're calling it zombie. Where everybody's
don't
just
know.
zombie. Hey, you haven't seen it?
No.
Oh,
Is that
dude, type in like it's just called zombie, California zombie.
Okay, okay.
I don't know what it is. It's some cocktail where it is hilarious states of confusion and they don't move. They're just standing there. There's one where they're just leaning on each other. They're like hunched over at like a 45-degree angle. They look like somebody needed to draw like a good perpendicular line and use them.
So this is I just typed in California zombie drug. It says a flesh-eating drug that is deadly effective called Xanley.
Xanax.
It's XYLENE. I don't even know.
Ozempic.
Has been discovered in the streets of Los Angeles, nicknamed zombie drug or the Tranq.
Trach?
Tranq. A trach?
Yeah,
Maybe.
No, it's Trench from fucking Naughty by Nature.
Trench foot.
No, it's
well, that makes sense for it's a flesh-eating drug. You're getting trench foot, and they're having to amputate.
Hell yeah, dude.
It can leave users disfigured with sores as a result of limb amputation. Holy shit. Well, here, I'm going to look up this. There's a video. Oh, never mind. I was going to try to watch a fucking video, but never mind. But yeah, that's crazy. So I want to pull up a news story now. Okay, here we go. Here's just like a normal story. It's a flesh-eating. Why is it just in Los Angeles? Is it because the homeless are like, we might as well become zombies? Everybody's calling us it.
I mean, did you look at the photos of it at all?
No, let me go back and just click images.
And I have it. I found it. So while you're doing that, Snow White, OCD.
Okay, that makes sense because she was cleaning their house constantly.
Yep.
Holy shit, this dude's leg is fucked up.
Oh, yeah. They're just all jacked up. Cinderella's complex trauma.
It looks like people are putting them in their butts.
Well, I don't know about you, but
there's a lot of weird ass shots for this.
The only way I take my drugs is by suppository. So how about you?
Boofing?
Yeah, just boof drugs into each other. Alice in Wonderland was schizophrenia.
Okay.
Sleeping Beauty was malapative daydreaming.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Extensive fantasy activity that replaces human interaction and or interferes with academic, interpersonal, or vocational functioning. Daydreaming excessively.
Okay. Who was that for again?
That was for Sleeping Beauty.
Okay.
Ariel is... I don't even know how. It's basically hoarding. It's a big ass word, dude.
Yeah, she's a hoarder.
Dysposophobia.
Okay.
That's why I was like, it's hoarding. That's Ariel.
She's a hoarder.
She's a hoarder. I mean hoarder. Belle is schizoid personality disorder, SPD.
Okay.
People with SPD are often aloof, cold, and indifferent.
Okay. I know what the girl from Brave is. Bossy.
She has ginger disorder.
Yeah. She has lack of a soul disorder.
Yeah. Jasmine has oppositional defiant disorder. You down with ODD? Yeah, you know me. Okay.
Okay.
That includes at least 4 symptoms from any of these categories: angry and irritable mood, argumentative and defiant behavior, or vindictiveness.
Okay, can I just bring something up real quick?
Yeah. Pocahontas
When they
was
put
depression. That's self-said.
I thought it was smallpox.
Yeah, I thought it was blanket disorder.
Yeah. It's a blanket statement.
It's a wet blanket.
This is the thing that bothers me with a list like this that they keep doing, and I see them do it with fictional characters over and over again, where they go back through and they like diagnose fictional characters with different diseases or mental traits, right? Now, I'm
Rapunzel was
assuming
bipolar.
that they're reaching out to people like medical scientists or like psychologists to then break down these characters, right? Mm-hmm. How is a psychologist, like you have a degree in trying to want to help people mentally, do you get a phone call and be like, yeah, this is Watch Mojo, and we'd like you to break down the different disorders of the
we at Watch Mojo want you to tell us which characters are touched by the tism.
Yeah. Can you tell me what Disney princess has my mental illness so I know which one to root for more?
Oh, dude, that would be great. Instead of my 600-pound life, it's going to be my animated disorder.
Yeah. I think people just want to know that, so when virtual reality and meta kicks in, they know what avatar to pick right away. So like, I still have all the same mental illness.
They got all this so they could be like, okay, the doctor said this. Which character you relate to most? Oh, you have ADD.
Yeah. That's just what doctors are doing in the like examination room now. Like, pick your favorite Disney character.
Instead of picking the smiley face that best represents your pain, it's going to be pick your favorite Disney character when you go in there to get your brain checked.
I'm sorry, your daughter has Cinderella disease.
Jesus. Your daughter has full-blown Anna disease. What?
I see your daughter only came in with 1 shoe today. God damn it. She's got Cinderella-itis.
Never go full tism.
Yeah. Has she been riding on pumpkins lately? It's worse than I fucking thought.
Oh, no. You don't have any pet mice, do you?
My God. It's too late. Have you noticed any flies around? And she's talking to them and calling them fairy godmothers.
She's either demonic and is Beelzebub, or she's a Disney princess. Either one's bad.
Either way, she's more powerful than you can ever imagine.
God save you if it is Beelzebub. Lord of Flies will kill you.
You need to take these 9 daggers and take her to a church in Greece. You're going to have to sacrifice her on the altar to get this demon out of her. What did this turn into?
This would have been so much easier if she just had Rapunzel disease.
When did this turn into the Omen?
Yeah. Shave the back of her head. Does it say 666? Oh, God.
Oh, God.
It's Damiana.
Yeah. I still always find it weird how many people are obsessed with, like, Disney princesses and stuff like that, right? When a lot of them think the whole point of, like, a Disney princess is they're part of a monarchy, and people don't technically like those, but then they like them in stories. I don't get it. I'm so confused.
I am too.
Yeah.
I'm more depressed because of she's not on here, the girl from Brave.
They're not gonna put them all. They're just they're gonna shit on all of
I mean,
Walt
they put
Disney's.
Meg on here from Hercules and said
Oh, I
she
thought
has
you were gonna say Family Guy.
Oh, that'd be
It's
hilarious.
Meg. Yeah.
and it says nothing, just a worthless person.
Is that what it says?
No.
I thought it was for Meg. I was like, damn, that's fucking.
No, it says Meg from Hercules is borderline personality disorder.
Is she considered a Disney princess?
I
Is
don't
it just
think
any
so.
girl who's a Disney character is a princess?
Founder,
Is that just the
antisocial personality disorder. I had to go on the B list, man. This isn't the main roster, okay? To get Merida from Brave.
We're going down to the JV squad.
Hey, dude. Yo, hey, man. I'm sorry. We had the All-Stars. We were at the All-Star game. I didn't realize I needed to go down to the G League to see these scrubs.
No shit.
What
was it?
For which one?
For the Brave girl? It was what?
Antisocial personality disorder.
How is she? I guess kind of antisocial. Yeah, she just hung out in the woods all the time.
Just hang out with bears to change your feet.
Have you had the chance to change your fate? Would you dare?
Or would you scream freedom?
Oh, yeah, dude. You got to go get against that monarchy.
Oh, man. It's crazy. I just watched that recently.
What, Brave?
Braveheart?
Or Braveheart?
Yeah, Braveheart. No, I didn't.
I don't think. Okay, I've seen all the major scenes in Braveheart. I don't think I've ever actually watched the whole thing.
So, rewatching a movie from the 90s?
Yeah.
Is that
so.
when that came out? But
I'll
either
find
way,
out. You talk.
it is the most quiet thing. I have my
95.
I have my surround sound going. I'm like, all right. I had it on 75 to be in comparison to what most movies would be on volume 30.
You're right.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then an action scene happens. So what? You hear them screaming. That's normal. What's ear-piercingly loud now, and the only thing, is the ka-ching, ka-ching from all the freaking swords. And you're like, holy shit. So to my neighbors, I am stabbing people, but it's like
Dude, I don't know what it is about movies. They do a terrible job. Any movie, like even like newer ones, do a terrible job of mixing the sound. The dialogue scenes are always so fucking quiet. I understand. I guess in a way they're built for theaters is probably why.
Well,
but they need to do a master remix for when you're watching them at home.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Wade included, I'm about to introduce a life hack. You need to listen to this. Fuck you. So
Life hack.
Yeah. No, really, what it is
Nate's life hack.
and that is, you can buy Cosby's drug of choice online on Amazon for $14.95.
Spanish Fly was never made illegal.
That funky Cole Medina. So what it is everything comes factored into just standard 5.1 audio. Everything comes in with, you have a full-blown audio system.
Okay.
You turn that to standard, and then it'll fix your issue.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know that until I was fucking around. I'm like, oh, okay. So everything comes in thinking you're going to have like like 5 or 6 pieces of speakers. It's just
So you have to wait.
default.
So which thing do you have to default?
It's in the sound settings
of the actual like DVD or whatever,
the
or
DVD
whatever application
or whatever you're using. So like I can set it on my my system that I have. Because I don't have 5 or 6 speakers. I only have 3.
Right. So, but you have to, like, I know it's what do you call it? So like if it's basically within the application you're using these days because we stream. Not. Yeah. I'm weird and still have DVDs.
It's the same thing on Netflix. Yeah, you can go down in those 3 little dots and check it and switch it because Netflix is by default 5.1 as well.
Okay.
Like if you switch that, all of a sudden you'll hear everything.
I like how they think everybody is like,
rich as fuck.
we care about our we have our
all my
home
players
built
be
for
rich as
sound.
fuck.
Excuse me, Netflix. I don't want to have to think about messing with my sound when I go to watch The Incredibles.
Say less, elitist fuck.
Okay, I didn't know that. That makes all the sense in the world. Now I can do that in front of my girlfriend when we watch a movie next time. When she says that, I'll be like, oh yeah, watch this. Click, click, click. What's up?
Oh man, I'm like the smartest person in the mid-retirement home, dude.
This is, dude, I love squinting my eyes and bite my bottom lip. That's my I fucking nailing it face. Just,
No, you gotta like leave the room and come back in a leather jacket.
yeah. I slide in like Tom Cruise. Dun, 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 dun.
Just take them old records off the shelf, baby.
Yeah, dude. I got no pants on too because I'm like, that was so cool. I'm getting
Fucking
my dick
you come back in a
sucked.
leather jacket, Winnie the Poohing it, just like,
Yeah,
what's
dude.
up?
Time to get my dick sucked. Yeah, dude. That's how you fucking brag about doing something cool as fuck, yo.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. I didn't realize all the Disney princesses were mentally ill. But what woman isn't? Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you're
I'm right there, though, dude.
I'm
I
trying
am
to think
a
of some
broken
way to
human
argue
being.
you, but it's hard.
Oh, man, when you put it like that, it's... You know, sometimes you just drive the nail right into the wood, you know?
Yeah. And when I said it's hard, I mean I'm hard. I'm just thinking about these mental illnesses. Ooh.
I love a broken bitch.
Oh, daddy issues? Oh.
From downtown.
Yeah. All right. Put it on these
Anyway.
Jankos.
I'm surprised she brought that to your attention, though. That is strange.
I know. I was like, huh? She
Was that an out-of-the-blue thing, too?
Yes.
That seems like an
That's-
out-of-the-blue
it was,
comment.
It was. I forget what I was doing. I think I was cooking my steaks. Like it was one of those. Hey, Dad.
Yeah. Did you know all the fucking Disney princesses are mentally fucked?
You should see all these fucking broads. They're broken. Every one of them.
Not a sane one in the bunch.
No, seriously.
No
Look it
wonder
up.
they can't hold down a job. She's just saying the most she's just saying the most misogynistic shit.
You know, if Rapunzel.
No wonder
wa-
they locked that bitch up in a tower.
Yeah, if she wasn't such a stuck-up bitch, they wouldn't have locked her away. Oh, I'm sorry, Snow White. If you wouldn't have been popping off at the mouth, maybe the dwarves wouldn't have hired some crazy person with an apple to put you down.
Hey, Cinderella, maybe if you finished your chores instead of making a fucking dress, you would have gotten to go to the ball in the first place.
Cinderella, you would have been going if you didn't invite all these fucking mice to shit all over our food.
That's a health hazard.
They fucking OSHA coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to shut this ball down. You guys have so many violations here.
You got weird people riding in a pumpkin. What the fuck is going on?
Also, the dude to chick ratio in this building is completely off. OSHA just coming in and being like, yeah, this ratio's all fucked up. You got
This
to
is
shut
a
it down.
fucking sausage party. How are you supposed to find a wife?
Yeah. Listen, I know it's not said in the Disney films, but, like, you know, this is a kingdom, and being gay is definitely forbidden. So what are
Yeah.
we doing with all these dudes here?
Like, go rewatch the original Lion King. They say what it's about in the little flowers. It says sex. I miss those days where like Ariel's getting married to that dude, and the priest
got
is
a
popping a boner. Just
Which is,
wah, wah,
you
wah,
know,
wah,
that's
wah.
how you know it's all fantasy, because that priest wouldn't have a boner for Ariel.
No,
There's not a little kid in
I was
sight
gonna say
there.
there would have been little kids running around.
That's
would've
what
been
you're
so
like,
good.
ah, man, this is fantasy.
They're definitely too old. They've aged out.
Yeah. He's not even a priest. He's like a straight up cardinal, because he has like the legit hat and stuff.
Yeah, so
It's
you
almost
know
like they
he
got married
diddles
by the
boys.
Pope. Yeah. Yeah, once you get the hat, dude, you're on a whole new level of pedophilia.
Yeah, you're
That's
on
what that hat
orgies.
means.
You have an orgy card.
They put that on that. They use that hat and they put it on the doorknob outside their door.
I just picture him. He's
that's
like,
how
I'm gonna
single-
retire to my quarter, and then he's got little boy butts all around him. He's, mwah, mwah.
No.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Ugh. Disturbing.
Oh, dude, they're called cardinal for their eyes because they're always red.
Yeah, for sure. Rather than the devil's dick.
Oh, you guys wouldn't believe it. Oh no, I keep getting pink eye. It's like constant.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I miss the old subliminal messaging within Disney films. Like, you know, Scar and his hyenas marching, doing the Hail Hitler fucking sign.
Oh fuck it, dude. He just like
I guess they're not hailing Hitler, but they are straight up. What is it called? Kraut
And it's
walking.
Heil. Say it correctly. No.
Heil Hitler, but they're not heiling Hitler. They're marching though, like the Germans do. I don't know what it's called, but I call it the Kraut walk.
I don't know what it's called. I just know you make it sound like a dance move. Like
that's why
in the middle of like a dance off. They're just one guy does a little top spin on his head, and the next guy comes out and starts doing a march.
I'm just waiting for an NFL wide receiver to make a touchdown pass and do a Kraut walk one time.
Oh, dude, the person that would have done it would have been, well, there's two people. It would have been Terrell Owens or Ocho Cinco. Like, those are the two that are crazy.
Dude, you imagine them just they're like, no, dude, we're going to do the 6 celebration dance. We're all going to get in
yeah, exactly. Calling teammates over.
Let's
go.
Dude, you could only have a black player do it, and then they'd probably get away with it.
Or Jewish.
Dude, that would be sick as fuck. Julius Edelman's just like
Julius Edelman standing there like
walking.
he's Hitler, watching them all. Just
Oh my God! In Patriots uniforms too.
yeah.
Dude, that would be wild.
It would be.
I feel
then
like
Germany would be mad back. Okay, you guys really are stealing all the cultures.
You guys are stealing everything from us.
You took our
First
scientists.
you say we can't use the swastika, now you take our jig.
Joke's on you. We spin Volkswagen very fast. And
I
look
wonder
what
if
it
that's
shows.
true, if it's just like a fucking because I've seen that what you're talking about, but I think it's just like a fake
it's a
thing,
joke.
right?
It's a joke.
Yeah, it's just
There's
It
no
would be
way.
really funny if that's how that worked.
Oh, dude, you'd put that on your belt there and have a little spinneroonie belt.
Yeah, it's funny what people use today, and I love when I hear people talk about Nazi stuff, and they're like bashing this and bashing that, and then they're like wearing a Hugo Boss T-shirt, and it's like, okay,
Oh,
cool.
I see you're decked out in the latest Nazi gear.
Yeah, I see you're in Nazi light gear.
You're in Nazi fatigues, I see. What?
It's just funny how much people don't know about a lot of things. But then again, everything is like that. The more and more you dig, you're like, I need to just make my own clothes.
I'm going to take my Hugo Boss apparel and my Volkswagen out of here.
Yeah. I will take this in my Volvo and get out of here.
You guys, I'm so against it. That's why I exclusively drive Audis.
Yeah. Excuse me while I take my Mercedes out for a spin. It's just a fucking World War II tank.
I'll have you know, I'm going east.
I heard the Eastern Front's lovely this time of year. I heard they have the freshest well water possible.
Me and my co-captain.
Yeah, man. We've been really ragging on World War II lately. I don't know why this keeps happening.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I don't know either. It's been a pattern. We keep falling down it.
Almost like a certain other pattern. So,
Woo!
dude.
Anyway, what's new, dude? What's been going on other than conspiracy theories about Disney princesses?
I fucking got to watched another old movie just actually today, right before we did this. 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Classic, dude.
I was dying laughing at this for completely different reasons now, because I'm like, oh, this movie just can't be made now. This is great. These are hilarious jokes that you couldn't make.
It not in a big budget like comedy movie like that was.
What are you talking about big budget? You mean any comedy? Because they don't make them anymore.
They don't make any. That's what I was going to say, is they just don't make comedies. But you can make stuff independently, yeah, but like you're just never going to get a budget or like a push from Hollywood in those kind of senses for those raunchier comedies. The raunchy comedy is basically dead. That's what sucks.
Yeah, you got to go watch Porky's.
Yeah, dude, Porky's is the raunchiest. Dude, it's amazing that anybody tried to make a comedy after Porky's, because you watch that movie and you go, they fucking did everything. Like,
I remember the mole on your tallywhacker.
Yeah.
Dude, why is it though? Okay, Porky's was 80s, I think?
No, that's like the
70s?
maybe.
No,
like
it's not the 60s,
or
dude.
70s. Yeah, 81, really? I thought it was
Okay, it is
late,
80s,
or I thought
okay.
it was later than that.
But,
okay.
man, Our generation's
Yeah.
like actual raunchy comedy was the American Pie series, which was only
Yeah.
good for the first two. But
Well, that was really actually your generation's, because then mine was like when I was in high school and stuff was like super bad and shit. Was
okay,
like those kind of era stuff.
okay, fair enough.
But like because I grew up with you and you watched us so often, I ended up watching. Dude, my sense of humor is fucked in like I matured way too fast as a kid because of like it's not your fault, but I was exposed to things more frequently than like it's
That you shouldn't be. Huh?
yeah.
Yeah. The first time you saw your dead body was when you were 10. All right, Wade. Hey, you want to be a man? Shoot him.
Do it, and then block this memory out.
Repression is key.
You never become a man until you lock away a deep, dark secret that you never access.
Yeah, and somebody else has to know it. You know, that builds trust.
No, but like I know I've said this before, but like how I watched Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore at like 6 and 7 years old. Like I shouldn't have been watching those movies.
I shouldn't have been watching them when I watched them.
Yeah, exactly. But I remember seeing American Pie for the first time. Like, well, Dad and like Mom liked those movies, but like of course, like they told me I couldn't watch it. But like you were, of course, so much older, so I think you did. And then of course we have the DVDs, and we're home alone. Of course I'm gonna watch them. Of course I'm gonna find out there's boobs in that movie.
Yeah, and of course you're going to find out that I really liked pausing it.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry. We're just going to leave it here for about 10 minutes. Look that way? No.
Yeah. And why don't you go outside? I said go outside.
Why do you have all the lotion? Just
Yeah, but your thoughts? Sorry, I kind of cut you off there, but like,
No.
yeah, the American Pie series was definitely like your generation's right around that time, like raunchy comedies for sure. The first two are great. I like the first.
no,
two.
the first two, everything after that was just shit.
Yeah, yeah, especially when they tried to like do like different character. For some reason, they always tried to make it about Stifler's family after that. Like it was like Stifler's little brother and shit like that.
I don't know.
When they started to do like American Pie band camp and shit.
I think I watched the core 4 of them, and then I just quit watching everything after that, though.
Like
But,
American Wedding and shit.
yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I remember watching all those, like, that was hilarious, and that's what made me end up going back to watch, like, Porky's
Right.
and stuff like that. But, man, I miss all those fun movies. Like, the whole time, they couldn't do, like, what was it? There was a scene about... There's a 10-minute period where they're doing the gay jokes coupled with talking about transsexuals. Within 10
I know
minutes.
you're
and
gay.
Yeah. And then there's a solid 10 minutes where I'm like, oh, yeah, this is a career ender. This is gone out of the movie.
You're right. Isn't it crazy that nobody ever talks about that? Like how
Because it's hilarious. That's why.
it is hilarious. It's such a fucking great movie. There's nothing wrong with it. But it always
You're putting a
just
pussy
goes-
on a pedestal, man. Calm down.
it always just goes to show you though that they just are willing to forgive people who they want to forgive. There's no real standard of like, oh, we should be more decent, because like Paul Rudd is does some pivotal like jokes that are very funny in that when he's doing the whole "you know how I know you're gay" thing.
Yeah.
And like he has some jokes within Anchorman that are the same way.
Yeah.
And like, but nobody ever says like, "Well, that's horrible that Paul Rudd even chose and acted to do that." Like they just give Paul Rudd a pass.
That's because he made out with his sister in Clueless.
That too. Yeah, that helps.
You're like, oh, he's normal.
Right. Which I'm not saying to go. Like you shouldn't, but it's weird. I'm just always weirded out by like the standard of what people like. Oh, well, this person said this. I'm like, you're just going after that person because you don't like them for some reason.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's very weird.
Yeah.
But like that whole movie is fucking great front to back.
Yeah, it's great. Even Jonah Hill was great in that. I mean, people are mad at him right now, but he's going to be our guest next week.
Yeah.
He's down on his luck.
Yeah. Can't wait to ask him about his best friend Kanye.
Surfer bra.
Yeah, I heard he's really into like cosplaying as Ken now from Barbie.
Yeah. Well, actually, he's more into cosplaying like Conor McGregor with that big ass tattoo he's got on his chest.
Does he have a big ass tattoo on his chest?
Yeah. They
No
showed a photo
way.
of him getting ready to go out surfing. And I was like, holy shit. That can't be taken back.
Oh no! I have to look this up.
Yeah. It's very big. It's easily like 1/3, if not more, of his torso.
Oh my God! It's a pirate ship, for Christ's sake.
Hell yeah, dude! Is it Blackbeard?
And then he's got a Black Panther and a wolf on his. What the fuck?
Oh, dude,
Are those real? Those can't be real.
They're real. Oh man, he went basic white boy with those.
Oh man.
Hey man, I got the wolf because I'm a loner.
He didn't even. He did the classic thing. And like all his tattoos I'm seeing are all the ones where you walk into a tattoo shop and you go, "I just want one of these ones."
I like that one.
There's no meaning behind any of them.
He got the airbrush tattoo, but it's permanent.
Yeah.
I want to be a wolf.
He went to Adventureland and was like into those airbrush tattoo shop. He's like, "Can I get that design? I'm going to take it to a real shop though."
Yeah. The whole time the guy's motherfucking him, just like, piece of shit. I actually think I can. I got a needle here, man. I could do it. I just shot up with it, so you're not worried about it, right?
It's called the Blood Brothers, okay?
Yeah,
That means
exactly.
I'm your tattoo artist for life.
Full life. Dude,
but
I was gonna say
Go ahead.
Blood Brothers. I was gonna say, are people even doing that anymore?
I don't know.
I'm Blood Brothers with 2 different people I don't talk to anymore.
I never did that. That's so dumb.
Dude, I was like 7 or 8 when I did it.
Yeah, of
I
course you were.
didn't know about the whole AIDS epidemic going on during this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Also, you watch Goonies one too many times.
No, it was after watching. What did we watch? Goonies was up there. I think that was the night prior. We watched a Clint Eastwood film, and they both cut their rooms like ha, and it was basically the precursor to Schwarzenegger and Predator doing that
You
long
son of a
bitch.
bitch.
Yeah. So I get that, and we went out and tried to. We spent 5 minutes trying to cut ourselves with a dull ass Swiss Army pocket knife to realize, oh, if you ever needed to save yourself with this, you're fucked.
Yeah, imagine being that guy from 127 hours fucking cutting his arm off.
Oh
with
God, yeah. He's like, I should have brought a bigger knife.
Yeah. Why didn't I listen to Crocodile Dundee?
This isn't a knife.
Mate, that's not a knife. I'm not gonna need it, Crocodile. Okay. Fine.
You need a serrated edge.
But those movies are great, though. I love the 40-Year-Old Virgin, man. It was such a good movie. Everything about it is the whole part when he's talking about like tits being sandbags.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because when I first saw that movie, I'll do a little inside baseball for you. First time I saw that movie, I was still a virgin. So when he said that, I was like, so that's what a boob feels like. I thought he was just being honest, and then I realized, like, oh, he's lying. I was like, okay, don't lie to my friends that it feels like that. I got to find something else.
Just say a water balloon. You'd be correct.
But even that's not really correct.
Depends on every girl's
Boob feels
different.
like a boob.
Huh?
Boobs feel like boobs. I don't think I've ever felt anything that feels.
Never had a girl with fake boobs?
No.
Oh.
No. I discriminate. Get
Oh,
your
okay.
fucking fake ass out of here, dude.
Go do your touchdown dance.
You're not a real woman.
Yeah, go do your weird touchdown celebration, you bigot. Fuck you against our.
Trying to trick me?
These fake tits are great.
No, I've never been with a girl with fake tits. No.
Oh, it's crazy.
Not that of my knowledge, anyway. I don't think but I would feel like I would have noticed scars if I had.
Some of them do like the areola. They take off the whole fucking nipple, which is crazy.
Yeah, I heard there's actually people are going to Thailand. There's a story
For
about
ladyboys?
people. No, not for ladyboy, but it's cheaper to get plastic surgery over there, right? So they're going over to Thailand to get surgery and get boob jobs, but they're stealing their nipples.
What happened? They stole my 2 crowns of the peaks. Ah!
Yeah, it's a.
Where are they
I'll
putting
look
these?
it up
My question is, what are they doing with these excess nipples?
I think from what the video I saw, I'm looking it up now, but they're stealing it because people who are transitioning from a man to a woman, changing their sex, want woman nipples.
What
they're
the
different.
fuck?
Yeah, dude, it's a whole black market. If I know
Oh,
how to
sweet.
spell-
So it's like, hey, we're going to give you new tits, but we're also removing 1 liver and kidney as well.
Yeah. Right.
Damn.
Wait, what is it? A pair of admits to removing
Well, usually it's a
penis and
pair.
nipples of
I'd hate to see them if they only did one.
I'm trying to. Oh man, I saw the story today.
Dude, how would that be to get with a chick and be like, oh, that's a nice. Where are your nipples?
Yeah.
Long story,
Yeah.
but they look fantastic.
Here we go. It's the Daily Mail right here.
They can never breastfeed?
I'm permanently disfigured after a woman who got breast implant surgery in Thailand warns others about cheap, risky. An Australian woman went to Thailand seeking breast implants. Opens up. What is it? She paid $7,000. What she's?
Aye, mate.
Surgery.
Here's 7 G's, US dollar. You just pop these back. Oh, crikey, you stole me nipple.
You stole me nipple there.
Well, that's going to be like a boomerang, it is. It's going to come right back.
Not the same story. Okay, but that's. I don't know. Well, I heard that in a video, so maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
So now it's going to be a dingo got my baby and a Thai man got my nipple.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. That's what I get for believing in reels. Fuck. I was like, I apologize to the Thai people. That's gonna
be so good, dude. I can see him. All right, Sarah, you better go to bed. If you don't, go to bed. The Thai man will come out from under the bed and get your nipples.
Your nipples. It's an Australian folklore. Like, we don't have the Sandman. We go for the nipple naper. The nipple naper. He comes by and nips your nipples.
Oh, no, man. The double N's coming for you.
He sneaks right in your bedroom, slices your tits off.
That scalp will be sharp.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, anyway. I don't even remember how we got there. We were talking fake boobs. Anyway,
yeah.
Doesn't matter. But yeah, cool. Yeah, you still don't think they'd make movies like that anymore though, huh?
No chance. They're all
No
done.
chance?
They're all done.
You don't think there'd be a resurgence eventually? You don't think people finally stop being such
No.
bitches?
Okay. When Weinstein gets out of prison and all the canceled people have grown so big, he can use his pull and make one of these. Sure.
Oh, okay.
It takes the United States like rejects to get together and do this.
We have this. All the island of misfit toys have to be present and accounted for to make good movies.
Yes.
That's what's funny is every person and nobody talk. There are people who talk about this, but not enough to people talk about it. The best art comes from people who are extremely fucking broken people. And obviously if you commit crimes, you should be locked away and stuff. But like they're just like really, really people who had really fucked up childhoods and like just had horrific things happen.
What if it's a horrific thing, but you cut a deal before said horrific thing? Should you really be in jail? No.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Nathan.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
yes.
Just,
Yes.
Ding.
The lawyers at punninggame.com made us say this.
Yeah.
No, it's but like it's always fucked up people who make like really good art, like Vincent
Like
Van
Taylor
Gogh.
Swift. Oh.
Taylor Swift, yeah, too. Like yeah. What? Okay, she makes all these great stuff. What is her? Like she's never really opened up about like something's fucked up with her that we don't know about yet. It's gonna come out one of these days.
I don't know. She just seems like a freaking pinball through relations. So I'm just I can't make heads or tails of what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. There's gotta be something there, dude.
There's something.
Apparently Travis Kelce is trying to see if he can date her now. He threw it out there on his podcast, I guess, that he was like, "Yo, Taylor, I'm interested."
I'm gonna just say, it's got to be fire, dude. It's got to be the best. Like there must be something intoxicating for this many dudes to keep going. I
feel like it's got to be like humping a marionette. That's what I feel like. She's just like dangling. There's nothing to it.
It's fucking a wacky, waveable, inflatable arm tube, man.
Yeah, you got that T-shirt.
Shake it off.
Yeah, that's her philosophy of bed is shake it off. Just fucking grabbing it and fucking waving it. Yeah, I don't think so, man. I just don't believe it.
All right.
Yeah, there's something, but all the best, like just a lot of good art always comes from people who seem to have like some kind of internally fucked up struggle, which makes sense. But I don't know, the more they try to like fix people, I guess, quote unquote, like the more you're gonna not have those kind of that kind of art. The art will become stale as people
Yeah,
I guess,
nobody will want to go
which
to
is weird.
Basel. No Art Basil's getting what is it? There's a banana taped with duct tape.
Oh my God! Yeah, you mean like the Modern Museum of Art in Los Angeles?
No, that was sold at Art Basel in Miami, Florida.
Oh, the banana taped to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That's just rich people fucking embezzling money, though.
Isn't that all art?
It's all it is. Like if you like actual, and that's funny. I say actual art because I don't claim what I do is art. I hate when people kind of call stand-up comedy art because it is, but it's really not. Let's be real. But like
it's public speaking. You know, the thing that everybody's afraid to fucking do apparently.
Yeah, and if you're really good at it, people pay you a fucking shitload of money to go do it.
You could be the next Jimmy V.
Yeah. But yeah, all those, any art gallery, anytime I walk into a museum now, I just go, there's so much fraud in here.
Dude, well, I am thoroughly convinced you could go to, I don't know, what do they call those garage sales where they have like a whole neighborhood? There's a name for it, but whatever. They have the garage sales in a neighborhood.
An estate sale.
You go, well, that's when you killed somebody and their house has to sell it.
Okay. I don't know. I was just guessing.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know if that was in a neighborhood thing. You know, it's the entire estate of the neighborhood.
No, that's a singular house after you off the family.
Okay,
so
cool.
You go.
Hey, Nathan, you want to have an estate sale next week?
Yeah, dude, I know just the place. So we go through the entire thing, and you go, I found these great paintings, and I actually found like a Jackson Pollock, or you found something crazy, right? And it's original.
You found a 2-year-old's fucking splatterings?
Yeah,
cool.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Hey, man, this will go for a lot on certain markets. So you get through, and say you got like an original of a big name, right? I am thoroughly convinced, even if you bought it for like $500 from them, because they're not going to do anything, and then you got it appraised and insured, like the government or some big, huge museum would come and be, oh, that was stolen, and they'll just jack it from you.
Yeah. Because they're somehow laundering and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I heard through the grapevine once that somebody had robbed a place, and they kept.
Was his name Rob? Because that'd be just on the nose.
Let's just call him Rob for
Van Winkle.
Rob stole some paintings and stuff, and then went to jail because he got caught robbing another place. And somebody then held on to said stolen artwork while he was in prison.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then when he
good
got
friend.
out, gave it back to him. Yeah. That happened, and I heard about that, and I think about that all the time because if you get caught with stolen goods, it's a different penalty, but you can be held liable for that. It's the same thing like when you bought, like there was that whole thing, back in the 80s in New York, right? Like you buy stolen fucking
asbestos.
speaker systems and shit. Stolen asbestos. You guys want free cancer?
Yeah. How about some mesothelioma?
But no, like the speaker systems, like people would just sell speakers and VCRs and shit out of vans and shit that they stole.
Yeah, Italians.
Yeah, the American dream. But they, I forget what I was kind of going with that. But you could get in trouble if you bought that from them, even though you don't know it's stolen. Yeah, because you're in possession of stolen property.
How the fuck are they gonna know it's stolen?
Serial numbers, specifically.
You scratch that shit off if you get it from shady people. Duh.
Yeah, exactly. Duh. If you're gonna be involved in this world, fucking do things shady.
Next thing you know, you're gonna try to trigger that estate sale I was telling you about without scraping it off of the 9.
But that was the thing I didn't understand about the story when somebody told me this about the guy holding on to it. I was like, so he's holding on to it, and then he's gonna give it back to that guy, And then what's he gonna do with it? Like, how are you gonna sell? Like, a piece of artwork is pretty hard to just sell. Like, you have to go to an underground market to do that. Then, or I just didn't understand the scheme at that point.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know, and I'm glad I don't because it means I'm not a criminal.
Yeah. Wink, wink. I would
You know
never,
where else there aren't any criminals, Nathan?
well, I know a place where there's everything's on the up and up. That would be punandgame.com. Check it out. Monday through Friday, we're robbing your ears. I mean, giving you good things. So check it out. Monday through Friday, they got the entire network there on punandgame.com just for
Stealing
you.
your data.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you clear your browsing history after you're done. Yeah, we've actually paired up with Ashley Madison, so you can do cheap hookups. So go through, check all that out. But on YouTube.com, little mom and pop website out there, check out Comic Wade Taylor, all one word. Again, that's Comic Wade Taylor. You can check out his stand-up special, Wild Horses. You have clips of his stand-up. You have clips and full episodes of this show, Not Worth the Time. It's all right there. Check that out. But then back on punandgame.com, get some threads.
That's right, everybody. Head over to the Pun and Game shop where you get yourself T-shirts, hoodies, and all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at punandgame.com. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout.
Weird. This is my second neighbor's estate sale. I'm out. Peace.
Your data has now been officially collected.
Who is it?